Alright, now that double XP week is over, focus a little bit more on some resources and build up my shelter a little bit. Focus on fertilizer and chemicals. I need a lot of fertilizer for these rat traps so I can get my food production going, and for the box of plants. So I'm going to keep a good eye out for as many fertilizer as I can. As promised, I will crack open these crates. Let's get these crates cracked. I couldn't do anything yesterday, but we have accumulated 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 crates in the 2 days that I was able to do the double XP. We are really looking for the crafting plans, right? So the uncommon crates can come with plans for very basic weaponry, which is fine, better than nothing. The rare crates come with a wider range of crafting plans. The weapons crate, of course, come with weapons. Consumable crates, self-explanatory, and then resources. None of those come with any chance for plans, but we'll take resources and the like. Let's see if we can get some fertilizer out of this. We have metal parts, and glass. Alright, but we were low on metal parts, so we'll take those. Consumable crate. Transmitter part, caffeine part. Okay, so 2 crates back to back had the same first 2 slots. Alright. Rare crate. Antibiotics part, decoy, and 2 of the KS-23 shotguns. Go ahead and knock out these uncommon crates all quick. So we have 140 food, 130 more food, so 270 food, and fertilizer. I'll take fertilizer. We have the IZH-43. We got 3 of those shotguns, 4 bandages, and 300 7.62 by 25. Not the best crate, but again, these are uncommon crates, so can't expect the best out of them. But we are getting some 200 materials, 4 iodine parts. Oh, those are iodine parts. And then 20 fuel. On this crate, we have 10 alarm trap parts, 3 bear traps, and 3 decoys. No crafting plans yet, but we saw some more. 165 metal parts and 95 wire. And then in this crate we have 55 wire, 25 more fertilizer, nice, and 2 antibiotics. Then you have 50 nails, 10 decoy parts, and 16 rifle parts. Last uncommon crate. Let's get us a plan. We have 100 food, 9 bandage parts, and 4 bandages themselves. Okay, that's a bummer. We'll get these 2 weapon crates out of the way. $507.62 by 39. Then you have 3 more of those rifles we just got, and then we have 9 parts for the PP-19. Last weapons crate. $762 by 57. We have 40 of those, and then 762 by 51. That's a good amount. And then we got 1 knife. Cool. Rare crates. We have 2 more of those. 3 jammers, 2 bayonets, and 13 caffeine parts. Last crate. 2 iodine tablets, 2 crossbows, and 4 alarm traps. Okay, we didn't get any plans, I think we did get enough fertilizer for rat traps. This one takes an hour. This one takes 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and get the 20-minute one knocked out. Get that from 3 to 4. And then after that, we are at 65 of 68. So we will need 3 more improvements to level up to shelter level 11. So once I just need, what is that, 46 more fertilizer for this one, and we can knock that out. And I'm going to need 120 more fertilizer for this. And if I can get, what is that, about 600 metal parts to get the utility room going. That's a full 1 day upgrade. The utility room is probably number 1 on my list, actually, of priorities. That's because I do have crafting plans for some of the consumables, like armor plate. I have the crafting plan for armor plate. I have the plan for disinfectants, which is nice. So that would make things cheaper for that. Be a little bit easier if we just go down here and look. Disinfectant is that one. Then armor plates. And that's it. I have the crossbow plan as one of the weapons. I also have the M2 carbine, the Thompson, and the submachine gun pistol. Those are the only plans that I have currently, but I consistently use the antibiotics, so that's nice. Then once the armor plates start dropping, I'll use those more often. And then M2 carbine is a rifle I use almost probably about 90% of my rounds. And then we'll go ahead and get started on our counter. So our loadout is actually going to be the M2 carbine with 90 rounds. And then bandages if we get in a fight. I have a good back stock of bandages, so that's why I'm using that instead of the disinfectant. And we'll get on our encounter and see how we pan out on it. So we have 5 on this encounter. These 2 are always in the same encounter. Okay, so we are by nothing. I think I'm going to go ahead and avoid the signals detector. I'm going to run this way to this foreman's house and see if I can catch anybody. Loot this. Not much, but it's something. Pick this up. That's on the other side of the map. Someone's gonna get that. Someone's unlocking the safe. Where is? Oh, it's the barred house. This has not been looted yet. I'm curious if anybody's come from this side. We have the buried cache right there. Cache. Buried treasure. I figured someone would have spawned over here, but guess not. They could have just had a plan in mind and ran straight there. This house is a bit empty. Alright, we have 2 pistols that we picked up. We're getting a lot of chemicals. Okay, so we'll go grab the buried treasure. Run this way. We'll take the wider approach on it. Cool, we'll take it all. And we'll take what we can out of it. Not an airdrop, but it's material. We're almost there. Let's see if we can find any loot on the way out. Usually some electronics in these vehicles. But we'll just duck behind this to be safe. cool. We came out positive. We got 2 pistols, some ammo, a lot of rare parts. Those add up after a while. We got some fertilizer. Okay, so we are right by those same houses again. So I think we're gonna attack the foreman's house. See if we can find another key, get some loot, more resources. Not really out for heads right now. I've kind of put hunting for players on the back burner and more focused on getting resources. See if we can find us another treasure key. There it is. Is it in the same spot? No, but not too far. I'll go ahead and snag it. I'm gonna blow through this real quick, grab what we can, and go. Another pistol. Finding weapons is always nice. Ooh. Locked chest. I like it. Usually comes with weapons. There we go. Let's go ahead and attack this buried treasure. If anybody's claimed it yet, well, I'll go ahead and get out of here. Wow, we found a lot of weapons today. There she is. Done. We'll go ahead and leave out. That seemed pretty safe. Perfect. Alrighty. I feel like that's those 2 guys. That safe was flipped awfully fast. Quickly after hit the signals detector. That's a little suspicious. Okay, we obtained 3 weapons, bunch of ammo, rare parts, lots of fertilizer. Chemical, same as last time, but that's kind of what we're going for today, is just material and resource runs. Check on our shelter. We finished that. So we have 2 1-hour builds for the rat traps. We'll go ahead and start one of those. Boost our food production. That gets us 66 out of 68. So we just have 2 more to get the shelter upgrade to level 11. Okay, we are in the center of everything. So I think we are going to... I'm going to go ahead and move the drop zone. Go and loot this up. Hopefully that keeps everyone from wanting to come over here. Plenty of houses, plenty of loot. Again, I still have not figured out these whispers. Got him. I'll take it. Not much, but it's some stuff. And that's one less person running around. Ooh, we got a bogey. Someone's on our tail. Are we by an exit? We are. Okay, we're in a situation. Got him. Oof. We gotta swap all this out quickly before the other guy comes. Boom. We gotta leave. Absolutely now. Load. Go. I don't like this. Chase. Get out of here.
The airdrop is en route to your area. The drop zone is marked on your map. Get ready to go for it.
Okay, I think we made it out of that, but I want to see how close this key is. Oh, that's on the other side of the map. We need to just leave. There we go. Take the loot we can, which is quite a bit. We got 2 nice weapons out of that. 1 sniper, 1 assault rifle. Both scoped, both rares. Look at that, great loadout. I'll take it. It's full. We didn't get the... We got 2 kills at one. Okay, let's go ahead and hit the signals detector. A lot of people backed out the match. I think half the people actually backed out. It sounds like we have somebody near us with that howl I just heard. Alright, moment of truth if someone's here.
Some Outlanders might be stalking the drop zone or exits. Signals detector will reveal them all.
Okay, so we have someone by the missile, and then we have these 3 people here. I think I'm gonna sit on the airdrop. These are always full of gun parts. No, chemicals this time. Alright, I don't know if he has a jammer or what's going on, but we're gonna go ahead and leave. Crack open this weapons crate too. Alright. This resource crate. We got some food, nails, and more fertilizer. Cool. Let's go ahead and start upgrading. Some more of the shelter. And then we're going to call it a day. So we'll take the longest one. Go ahead and get this 8 hours out of the way. Sweet. And we'll be back on tomorrow.